Welcome to the first episode of Noisy.
Nosy.
Noisy.
Noisy neighbors.
We're very confused of our podcast name.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I cannot
welcome to the
Noisy Neighbors podcast
with Chang,
and Nin.
where two immigrants in Germany talk about
Expat stuff.
I think
it's corny.
almost.
You think it's corny?
Sige, oy, so.
Hoy, it's the very, very first episode.
Yeah, so that's why you have something special on you, right?
Yeah, for those who can't see, I'm wearing Lucky Cat.
Oh yeah, you should insert it, or you could go nearer to the
camera. Yeah. That's very superstitious, no? Like we have a Lucky Cat.
Yeah, they're doing like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, to bring in more money.
Yeah. So,
okay.
yeah, so we've been preparing this for such a long time.
Yeah, and for such a long time, that means couple of months.
It's not a year.
Yeah.
It's just like couple of months. But we deferred or we postponed this for like many times
Yeah,
because of circumstances.
kind of. Yeah, we talked about it like last year already. Was it like last year? On our way to like our table tennis practice.
I think so.
Sound like table tennis pro.
Yeah, while walking in the cold, we talked about this.
Yeah, like the idea, like Nin told me, she wanted to start a podcast.
Yeah, why? Why?
Like,
Wait.
it was kind of like an invitation.
Yeah, because whenever we meet or whenever when we are in each other's house, like we always talk a lot. So why not just record it and put it in the internet and for people to judge us?
No.
Char.
Yeah, probably they're also, like, most of you are also, like, interested with the things we talk about.
Yeah. We're self-proclaimed interesting people, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. We will see.
We will see.
We will see. So, yeah.
But why noisy neighbors?
Because we're noisy.
As a foreigner here in Germany, like Germans are very quiet people, I think, and you know that a person is a foreigner if they are loud here. You can easily identify if they didn't grow up here or something.
Yeah, that's true, actually. And then, like, for today, during this recording, when we were waiting,
Yeah.
we were, like, chatting, and then some dude came to us and told us, like, can you please lower your voice?
That's very noisy of us.
Yeah, so I think that's, like,
That
it kind of
explains, yeah.
cemented
Yeah.
the idea of noisy neighbors. And we're kind of, like, not really nosy, but for us, like, in our culture, like, being nosy is
Kind of like normalized, I guess.
like they're being made fun of.
Yeah. And also, yeah, we talked about things. So maybe we can have like a guest here. And so we might be nosy.
Yeah, like asking questions or that might also interest some of you.
Yeah, but tell the viewers, how did we two met?
Yeah, so how did we two met? We met through a mutual friend.
Yeah,
through
it was one hot summer day.
Yeah, it was scorching hot.
Yeah.
for Germany.
In very dry air.
That's true.
Yeah,
So,
we were
yeah.
invited to have lunch in a mutual friend's house, and there we met. And it's our first time meeting, and we talk nonstop. I think we clicked immediately.
Kind of. Really, no? Yeah, because we were like talking the entire time. I was actually invited because someone needs to like entertain Nin during that day.
Really?
Yeah.
She said that?
Yeah, because Like,
I didn't. This is a first time information.
yeah, because
First time
of course the
information.
mutual friend, she needs to prepare and things like that, and she doesn't want need to be like alone sitting there, and for like just the two of them, it could be a little bit perhaps strenuous for her to entertain a guest and at the same time prepare
doing
for stuff.
But she could have just tell me that and help her with preparation. But it's
No.
fine. But yeah.
So that was like the start. And then after some time we would just like meet up on weekends.
Yeah, do board games
Yeah.
and then travel somewhere.
Luckily, our neighbors didn't knock, no.
Not yet.
You're too loud.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But it's more possible that your neighbors do that to you because in our building, most of the neighbors there are like students and they don't give a shit, I guess.
Perhaps.
But please, if you are my neighbor, please don't knock.
Well, you should probably give them like letter, no.
Yeah, this time Chang will visit me. Our house will be noisy.
From this hour to this hour. Because they have like, what do you call it? Ruat site.
Yeah, but that's 10 o'clock na.
They also have it like afternoon.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told you, our neighbors felt like for me non-existent.
No? I have never seen any of your neighbors anyway.
True.
Yeah, we don't name names. But
Yeah. You remember, like one time I'm saying goodbye to you, and then one neighbor of yours said also choose.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the neighbor, like I think on the third floor. Probably we were too loud.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye to each other.
And she kind of like say bye-bye too. Or excited that I'm leaving
like,
already.
finally.
Yeah, finally, no more noisy neighbors.
Yeah. Because at home, we should like close the door very silently, talk very silently, and even washing clothes.
Yeah, you told me no, like somebody knocked on your door because on a Sunday you're washing clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like, you kept on doing it like every Sunday already. And it's like, yeah, it's ruining their like rest day. So, okay, sir. I stopped washing my clothes on a Sunday.
We should like on a Sunday you should like talk like this and don't walk on your own apartment.
No, you're not allowed to do anything. You just have to sit still. And just that. So, yeah.
So, but what do you do here in Germany? Tell us something about yourself, Chang.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were talking the entire time and we haven't even introduced ourselves, no.
Sorry.
So like, yeah, I'm Chang. Yeah, I'm currently a student in Germany.
What do you study?
Oof, hot seat. Computer science. And yeah, my computer science is not computer sciencing.
What is that? Like pseudoscience kind of thing?
It's more like astrology.
Astrology?
No, like it's computer science, but I'm not very good with computer or science.
Oh my God.
No,
That's why you're studying it. It's fine.
thank you
For
for
justifying.
validating. So yeah, I'm studying computer science.
Do you enjoy it?
I do.
That's the important thing, I think.
That's true. But if you fail stuff,
It's not enjoyable anymore.
well, yeah, it's fun. It could be fun. It could get even more fun. Yeah, so other than studying, that's my full-time thing at the moment. I do some stuff on the side, like work, since we're allowed to work. Hello, hello, Ausländerbehörde.
Vielen Dank. Vielen Dank for letting us work.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I also like mention I came here as an au pair?
Yeah, of course. Like, why?
Yeah, I came here as an au pair out of not boredom, but not also necessity. I came here as an au pair because it was just like, yeah, I worked I worked in the Philippines back then, and the project was almost like coming to an end, and I was like, okay, what should I do next?
You were just lost at the time.
Yeah, kind of, and I was...
And maybe up until now or no?
Yes. But, yeah. And, oh, well.
Yeah.
I
I understand.
Hi. Oh, yeah, anyway. So...
But did you really plan on like going to Germany before or what? Or it's just so happened that the parents, what do you call that thing? The au pair parents? The host family is from Germany.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of like going to Scandinavian countries because like the allowance for au pairs there are like
Higher.
quite high. But then I found like my German host family online. They're the first one to message me, and they were very helpful during like the application process and things like that. So I pushed through. And it was a very long process. It could have been shorter, but
It could have been an email.
it could have been something like that. It was like a
How long did it take?
a year.
But is that normal or
No.
it's just your case?
It was for my case since I needed to learn German. So yeah.
But
And then
A1 only or
it was
what?
just like A1.
Oh.
And then the German embassy denied my application. Hello,
my
German
God,
Embassy Manila.
Chang has a record in
No, no. Actually no, because I did like the
appeal.
appeal.
Okay.
So I appealed for it,
And now they know that you are what you call that, reclamador. Like
yeah, complain.
You're a Karen.
Yeah, I complained. Like why? And yeah, they changed their decision. Was like, okay, nice.
But why did they
Nice.
deny you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Not on camera, not on air.
Or maybe next in the next au pair topic.
Yeah.
If you are willing to share that
Of course. So maybe you should watch out for our
upcoming episodes.
upcoming episode on au pair if you're interested in becoming one.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how I got here. How about you?
That's very easy to answer.
Wow. Thank you for that very wonderful question.
Thank you. Yeah, I got married to a German person.
A German person.
So that's very, I don't know if is that very stereotypical for Filipinas to come here because they got a German husband?
It's kind of difficult, but how do you find it?
To be fair,
Okay.
like whenever I met like a fellow, I guess, Filipinos, I had this fear that I will be judged as like, like you only come here because you got a German husband, something like that.
Okay.
But like,
But how do you actually feel when you're just like with the family and stuff like that?
it's fine. I feel special.
You're a special unicorn.
Yeah, I felt very special. I don't know. They find me. I don't know if it's me or it's a Filipino thing, but they said that like I bring sunshine whenever I'm there or something. I give positive vibes. But wait, don't judge me. Maybe I'm not like that. Maybe it's just them.
No, if they say so, then maybe you are. But I think also that you're very
thank you.
positive.
Thank you. And so yeah, I moved here in Germany with my 4 cats.
Oh, okay.
Last, I don't know, 2 years or almost 2 years ago. And right now, I am still studying. I'm done with my integration course with my B1 and my, what do you call that, Orientierungs course, like with history, politics, and stuff. And then now, because of my Ukrainian classmates, now I learned that you can get a shine, like a coupon from job center or Agentur for Arbeit for like a further Sprachkurs,
Like language course, German
language course. So next level. So I got the coupon. So I'm now attending B2 course for work. So it's kind of like equivalent to maybe business English,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, wow. Wow.
For free. Thank you again for
thank you
Arman.
again.
Don't switch down. Yeah, so my lesson is ending in 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
An exam, you're getting an exam or something.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
I'm scared, but yeah.
No, you can do it.
Thank you.
And the cats, how are they faring?
I think it's very easy for them to adjust because when we got here, I am here, like, so they have familiar voice, familiar smell, and they are all together. So it's kind of like very easy for them to adjust.
Okay.
Maybe it was kind of like a little, not very hard, but like it took them time to adjust, maybe because of the food. But it's just 1 week, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe
Took some time, just 1 week.
Yeah, it just took some time because in the Philippines we're eating different. Including me. No, they are eating different. And then when we got here, I only brought, I guess, like few of their
Favorites.
yeah, favorites. And then when it's gone, yeah, and then they eat the German cat food now. So
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. So cats also have to adjust to the German.
Yeah, it's not just the
Food.
foreigners here, the immigrants here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so that's very, how do we say it? It's not just for people. It also applies for cats, no?
Yeah. When I attended like my first integration course here, not my first, it's not like I did it twice, no, but like, sorry.
Like your one and only
Yeah.
integration.
So again. So speaking of, when I attended the integration course, so of course, like introduction, no, to the class.
Yeah.
And you have to say your occupation, like how long have you been here and everything. And I don't want to share like most of the information, and so I don't know what to say. So I just said that like I moved here with my 4 cats who are also from the Philippines, and I got their attention. Everybody was like, like that.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, and then my German was very, like, not very bad, but like still at the lower level at the time, so I really can't explain that much. And then the teacher kind of like said, is it hard to like move them here? And then I said, yeah, I need many permit.
Oh, okay. So if you're interested on how to bring your cats in Germany,
Yeah, that's, you also have to watch out for our episode about that.
yeah, that's very interesting. I don't own any pets, but yeah, I
You
find
find
that
it
very
interesting.
interesting.
Thank you.
No, because well, it's not easy for cats. It could get like
It's very stressful. Yeah, but Chang, my question is,
yeah.
as a kid, did you really like dream of like moving abroad or something?
As a kid, I dreamt of having like a rich, very far relative who would like adopt me, but not really the idea of moving overseas.
Do you wish that maybe I'm a princess somewhere?
Yeah,
or something
kind of that thing.
What's the name of the movie?
Like Princess Ella or something. Was it that? Or Princess Diaries?
Princess Diaries, yeah.
But not really. I just wanted to have like the rich relative. Like one day, oh yeah, young miss, we have to take you back to your grandmother. Stuff like that. But no, it never occurred to me. It was just like, I got here because during that time, I got infected with a travel bug. So I was like traveling all over the Philippines.
Philippines, yeah.
Asia and
Yeah,
stuff.
during that time, no, like the local tourism in the Philippines is like booming.
Yeah. So like couple of times a year and stuff like that. And I decided like, yeah, why not go to Germany or like go overseas, try this like au pair
But
stuff.
it's so far, no? Why not just start in like Asia first.
Yeah, I actually did travel already in Asia, and I was like, yeah, the project's ending. I'm not getting like any funds, top up on my funds. So why not try au pair? So that was the idea, but that came like really late already. So no dreams.
Just go for it. Like
Yeah,
that. That's
kind
your
of.
mantra.
Yeah. Yeah, back then. Back then. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. It was like just that. So, how about you?
I wasn't really like programmed to, or not, I don't know, like most Filipino parents like tell this to their kids, like, oh, take this for college, so you get high salary abroad, something like that. It's a good thing my parents didn't tell me that, or did not expect me to be like that. I wasn't programmed to be like an overseas worker or something. But there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I think it's good. Like my parents just tell me that just graduate in college and that's it. Yeah, like I don't see also the need, I guess, to work abroad. Not that there's something wrong with that, but yeah, because for me, I think that you can earn that amount of money, I guess, in the Philippines if you have a very good strategy, I guess, or what do you call the discarte kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also when Martin and I are still like at the very beginning of our relationship, I was like convincing him to just live in the Philippines.
Okay.
Because like white people are glorified there, and it would be easier for him to adjust, I guess. And with me, I need to what do you call that, study German, like get a new career and everything, start all over. So it's kind of like, the adjustment is not the same, but of course the social benefit, Germany won.
That's actually true. Like, yeah, if you're on the like, how do you call it, like the public insurance, like everything's covered.
Yeah, so I guess the quality of life, it's better here, of course.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, as a first world country, no. I just want to also, as a kid, I just really want to travel too, no. Yeah, I started traveling when I'm 21, 22. Yeah, my first abroad is Hong Kong. Like almost all Filipino travelers.
Yeah, it's like the typical Thailand, Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore, Malaysia. So that's like the top 5.
Yeah. I am proud that I was able to go like around Asia before really going like really far from the Philippines. Oh, by the way, I felt like when I got here, like I visited Germany first, no?
Okay.
Before fully migrating here. Like when I got here, like I really felt anxious or like kind of like scared because it's,
why?
I don't know, like when I was traveling in Asia or somewhere in other country, it's just near Philippines. So it's, like the comfort zone is like, it's very near.
Yeah, so like a little bit extension. There's an extension of the Philippines for you.
Like for even in like Dubai, I think it's farther in the Philippines, but I didn't feel scared at the time when I went there, when I traveled there, because everywhere you look, there's Filipino. I think like you felt this sense of security, I guess. But then when I arrived in Frankfurt on my first visit here,
so
I kind of like, oh shit, they speak different language here. Like it's just all white people. Not really all, but like most are white people. Yeah. And did you feel that when you first arrived here?
When I first arrived here, it was just like that normal feeling if you're traveling. I like, for me, I don't have this like constant struggle of like perhaps what if, like this what ifs. So when I arrived here, it was not a shock, but it was more like how do I say it? Like a surprise. Like when I got out of the plane and I saw like, all the people look very huge. Like they're giants. Like they're really towering.
So you You felt very dwarf at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, kind of. I was like, oh my, what will happen if I get lost? They'll probably like think like some child got lost in the airport or stuff like that. But afterwards, no, I did not feel like any anxiety or something. When I arrived here in the city where I'm supposed to live, um, it was okay. Perhaps because of my host family.
Because they were like really guiding you all the way through.
Kind of. Like Germans are not very known to like
Very hospitable.
that, and they want people to be very independent. Yeah.
That's true.
Unlike
That's true.
like in Asia, like they would definitely like guide you. They spoon feed you with everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So they would just tell you like, oh yeah, this and that. You buy your ticket, you take the bus, and then you go out here. You talk to the person, and that's it. Like if you want to register your address, stuff like that. And yeah, I remember like my first address registration.
You did it alone.
I did it alone. I have like a very basic German. Like I only know like Hallo.
Yeah, for A1 level.
Yeah.
No? Hello.
Auf
Oh my
Wiedersehen.
God. Where did you get very scared? Because when I still had my A1, I don't have really I mean even now I still don't have confidence in talking to random stranger
Yeah.
in German. But like even more in when I was still A1 level.
Yeah. At first I was like, I don't think I can do it alone. Since here in the eastern part of Germany, it's not very common to see like people or hear people talk in English.
Yeah.
So
But if you speak, I think, or if they felt that you are not very good in German, they would speak English to you, I think.
they kind of try. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I opened it up to my host mom, and then I told her like, yeah, what should I tell him or stuff like that, or maybe you could give me like a letter, like explaining my situation and everything. So she wrote like a tiny letter.
Like just a note, not very formal.
It was quite formal.
But handwritten.
No, it was like a formal letter. Like,
In printed.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I gave it to him. And the person in charge, he talked maybe for 5 minutes, tried to explain things, but everything's in German. I was like,
And with your A1 level,
and then gave me like my address registration form, and that's it. And I went back home. Yeah. They asked like, how is it? Oh yeah, it went fine. They tried to explain me stuff, and I was like, yeah, And then they asked like, did you understand anything?
No.
And no. But I got this. I got my address registration. That's it.
And when did you realize, or how did you know what the dude tried to explain to you?
Actually, no. Until
No,
now,
no,
I don't
no,
know
no.
what he talked about. Because I think he was just like trying to tell me like, if you move out, perhaps
Maybe this is that,
this
no?
is just like an assumption. Like if you move out after a year, since that was like an au pair thing.
You have to register again,
You
etc.
have to register out of the household and then re-register, or you do like the Ummeldung. Like you just have to register to your new address, and then you will be automatically deregistered from this address and things like that. So yeah, Germany wants everything black and white.
Well, which is good, no?
I think that was like really a good idea.
Why didn't wait, where is this office? Is it the Rata house?
This is like the Rathaus.
I think they can speak English there.
They are supposed to be. And then, yeah, because I already like, it was already, I think, written on the letter that, yeah, this
What
is our
day?
new au pair and this and that. And yeah, I arrived there, I said hello, and then I did not even know how to say I cannot speak German back then.
Yeah, that's very like
Yeah.
the only thing that you know in A1 like Apfel.
Like,
And the
hello.
der apple.
Yeah.
I don't even know the der die das thingy.
Yeah. You say hello, danke,
Yeah.
auf Wiedersehen.
That's all, you know.
So, all these long words.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, in terms of like speaking English, I think most Germans are very accommodating in that area. In my experience.
For my experience, it was a little bit different. Some would tell me like, yeah, you live here. That's why you have to learn the
Yeah, so
language.
they said like, they expect that you know already.
Yeah, because you wanted to live here. And yeah, so they could be that kind of people, but there are also like nice people.
So you said that your host family helped you in migrating here kind of thing, but how about you? What are the things that you prepare before transitioning living here?
Yeah, it was like very straightforward because for applying for the visa, it was like written there. Like that's like the basic preparation. Like you have to learn basic German and stuff.
So basically, you know what you're signing up for.
Kind of. Yeah. Other than learning the German language, but like emotionally, I think it wasn't also very hard for me to leave the Philippines, since I was like already like traveling a lot. And but the idea of like leaving for a year, it was quite difficult, I would say. But I said like, oh yeah, I can always like come back after a year. So
What do? You go home yearly.
no, because thanks to Corona, I got stuck in Germany. So that's
not a bad thing, no?
That was like both good and bad.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't like, I think, how I'm not talk shitting our country, but I think Germany like handled the corona better than the third world, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was actually like I think the good idea that I got stuck here, because there's still like a little bit more freedom, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was just like very short. Like after a couple of years, they opened up already like the borders and things like that. Yeah, and like the vaccines and then the test kits and everything was like for free. So it was not really much of a problem, but it kind of like it had like this some emotional strain. Yeah, because I was like hoping, I could come back home or things like that, or like what will happen to my family.
That kind of
like
stress.
this kind of crisis, like everyone's getting old and things
understandable.
like that. Yeah, and also like physically, how do you say it, like preparation. I did not really expect winter to be extremely cold.
Okay. So it was hard for you experiencing first winter.
My first winter was, I arrived on May.
It's spring.
It's spring.
Going to summer, no?
Yeah. And that was like my expectation of winter. It was still very cold for me.
It's like probably 20 degree, no?
Yeah, no. It was like more like 30 and something like that. And we never had that kind of temperature, other than if you go on top of like
the mountain.
The mountain.
Yeah, but for the context, Philippines, I guess, or like countries that are in near equator have like constant, I guess, temperature. So it's kind of like between
warm and very warm.
28 to 30 and above.
Yeah, Celsius.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was this kind of like feeling of, oh, I'm cold. And yeah, I wear my jacket. And come winter time, I have my winter jacket, and then I see people still wearing shorts. I was like,
What?
am I too overdressed?
Yeah.
or things like that.
and wearing their Birkenstock sandals.
Yeah, I was like, is it good or is it's just me? So that kind of thing. Those were like my preparation. I was prepared, but not very prepared.
You I guess underestimate. You think you're prepared but not really.
Yeah, because I already have like winter stuff. Like these are like winter stuff.
But that's not enough.
No, I was like, still very cold. If you have to wait for 10 minutes in the bus stop,
Oh yeah.
it's different. I was like, no, it's so cold. But then,
Like for me, probably waiting 10 minutes in the bus stop, I would probably get sniffles already.
no, that's like everything. Your intestines, they would all be like shivering. So that kind of thing. How about you? What kind of preparation since you're already visited?
Yeah, I visited twice here before fully really migrating here. So my first visit is like August. Like I was here for like a month.
Okay.
But it was a cold summer.
Oh.
It was raining and also because we traveled to Alps. So,
Okay.
so I think I didn't really experience like the real hot summer here at the time. And then the second is so yeah, at that time like my office allowed me to because it was like still corona time in the Philippines, but like of course in Germany it's no longer, no. So we're still what do you call this, working from home. Yeah, in my first visit I told it to my boss that I'm going here for a month and blah blah blah. I basically like asked her to sign a letter that she's allowing me to work here or something, so that I can show to the embassy and to the immigration that hey, I'm allowed, I have work, etc. And so yeah, and then the second time that I went here, it was winter. It was December and January.
Okay.
I'm still working remotely or working abroad. Yeah. I thought that I survived winter because at that time I don't really go out.
Okay.
Like for 3 weeks, like it was winter. It was my second visit here. I didn't go out. I'm at home and I felt still cold.
Yeah.
And then the first time that I went out was when we went to in advance. Shit, I forgot.
Like how do you call it?
My
Future.
yeah, the future in-laws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So we
in
went-
advance in-laws. Soon to be in-laws.
Yeah, we went there in Hamburg. And then, so I think it's their tradition, or not really, like it's their custom to like really go out and walk, no?
Yeah.
And then, so we walk, like it was Christmas Day. We walk outside for like hours. And it was -5, but in the app you can see that it's negative. It feels -12, but it's really just -5. And then at home I saw my skin, like it's like El Nino kind of dry. El Nino, right?
Yeah.
El Nino kind of thing.
Like the chopped skin and stuff like that. Oh,
or
God.
like scaling kind of thing
You're turning into a mermaid
in winter.
in winter.
Yeah, but then yeah, for me, I feel like if you survive winter here, then you're good to go.
Yeah. Well, there's no other choice but to survive
Yeah, actually.
winter. No?
Also same as you, like in the Philippines, I'm used to traveling too.
Yeah.
And also like before really moving here, like I'm living alone for about 6 years already. So when I fully moved here, it's really not like I'm leaving Philippines, I'm leaving my family, that kind of feeling. So it's kind of like okay, it's very easy for me because like I'm used to be far away from my family.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's like the advantage of like being independent
Yeah, no.
or like used to like traveling, because there are like some people who would just like all of a sudden kind of like got plucked out from their family
Yeah,
and then
Yeah,
moved overseas right away. So the adjustment period could be it varies, depends on how well adjusted you are.
Yeah, true. It's just so happened that we are both used to, I guess, different culture and everything. We're used to traveling. That's why it's easier relatively for us to adjust here.
For some people, perhaps it could be a little bit daunting.
Yeah, or a depressing kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if you move to a place where if you go out, there's like nobody there.
Yeah, you felt like alone or something. I didn't feel that because I was with Martin, no?
Yeah.
And what about you? Do you feel being belong with your host family at the time?
Yeah, they were like extremely nice to me. Like the kids are also like very good. Yeah, but they also like give me like alone time where I could just like go out and explore the city. Which I did, and whenever I go out of the house, it's like nobody there. It's like some ghost neighborhood.
Yeah, actually, that's also one of my first few observation here. Like, if you go around the neighborhood, you feel like it's a ghost town or something. But then I realized it's because Germany has a lot of open spaces and people like just want to go to park, just really want to go walk and everything that you cannot really find it in the Philippines or in Manila per se.
Well, not in the Philippines, I think, because here they always want to go to the where the fresh air is. And I think in the big cities in the Philippines, you cannot really get fresh air. You get air, but not fresh.
I mean, we have parks there, but it's mostly like, what do you call that? Yeah, rich area, I guess.
Yeah, that's true, but not as much as
here. Like every
corner.
I don't know, every 5 minutes you see a park and everything.
And there are a lot of like greeneries here, like lots of trees and stuff.
That's one of the things that I like about Germany. It's not really crowded here, so there's lots of green spaces.
Yeah, so that was good. And at the same time, like the neighbors, although the neighbors could be very sociable, but I think they have like their specific time to go out. Like, let's all go out and then let's chat for like 15-30 minutes and then we go back to our houses.
Sometimes, or like very recently, we went to like a grocery and it's so freaking full. It feels like all of the people in the neighborhood decided to go in that specific day and time in grocery.
Like they kind of send out memos.
Yeah, okay, on this day, on this time, we will go to Lidl and Aldi.
Yeah, so that kind of thing. So that's kind of surprising for me. Like if you go out at around 10 in the morning, you would not see anybody really. Like this host family that I had, they live in a small town. So when I go out of the house, it's like, okay, nobody's here. Everyone starts working at around 7 or 8.
It's very early, no?
Yeah.
Like, okay, because in our country, like the office starts usually at 8.
Supposed to be at 8, but everyone goes there like 8:30.
9 or or if your office has like this what do you call the flexi time, no?
Yeah.
Like you can go up until 10 maybe, no?
10 and then you go out at I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's also common here, the flexi time, but most people here choose to work very early because I think they value family time here. They want to go home early.
Yeah, or could be that, or they could be very workaholic.
I'm personally not a morning person.
Oh, so am I. But it's like, and then the windows, like this host family that I have, they have like automatic everything. And then at 7 or 7:30, like the windows,
They
like,
would open it.
they have the shutters outside. It would like automatically open.
So they set it in very early 7 a.m.
No, it sets itself when the sun's there.
So it's sunshine detector kind of
Kind of thing. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, it has this kind of thing. Like if it's early.
Oh my God, then it's on summer, then it's super early.
On summer, I think they placed like a limit on it, like at 7.
Not like at 4 a.m.
No, oh God. Good thing I did not experience that. But yeah, I was like, it's too early, my eyes. But then I was an au pair, so I have to be
You have to be
up.
awake.
Yeah.
wakey, Chang.
It's not that the kids will wake me up. I was like, yeah, where's our food?
Cook the coffee.
That kind of thing. But yeah, so it was like, okay, what can I do? Not that I'm used to have like blackout windows in the Philippines. I don't have that.
Yeah, but that's because the sun is very consistent there too, like the sunset and sunrise.
Yeah. And although I actually don't have that sense of time anyway.
Yeah, same, because I think we're just used to that. Even though we don't look at time, we know that at 5 or at 6 o'clock the sun would set and everything.
Yeah. That kind of feeling. And generally, I'm bad with time.
And also direction?
Not really. Yeah. It's just like that. I learned here how to value time more. Like, back then, with my friends back in the Philippines, they would say like, let's meet up at 3.
Then everybody would go at 4.
Or 5. And they were like, yeah, I'm already on my way. And then 3 hours later, where are you? It's like, yeah, I'm on my way. 3 hours ago? No, now. It's like on my way to the bathroom or stuff like that.
Yeah, if they said that I'm on my way, don't believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also like that before. I'm very late. I'm always late before, but I guess not anymore here now. I think that's the good thing about Germany. They change us into,
in some ways.
Yeah.
In some ways. Yeah.
You don't want to say better.
Well, we cannot really say better. And it's just like in some ways, because also about time. That's I don't value really time that much back then as well, except for when we have to do like field work.
Yeah, because you have to be there early, on time.
Yeah, or else everyone was like waiting, and then you waste their day.
Yeah,
but yeah,
but with friends, it doesn't matter.
That's true. And if you work like in the same city where you live, and then here everyone would be like annoyed when you get late, and they would actually like remember our coach when we arrived on the first day.
Yeah. He really said like, just be here on time.
Yeah.
Like, and he said, he didn't just said it once. He said it multiple times.
That's true. So it's more like an emphasis on don't be late. And so you get, it could get like very awkward real quick. Because it's not like, it's fine. Like, we laugh it off.
No, we tried to laugh it off, but I think he didn't buy it.
No. It was like, no. Next time, don't.
I think Filipinos are only early if they have flight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or if there's like, if in the city hall, if they give out something.
For free or something, like ayuda.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, is it?
Yeah, like support.
Yeah.
So they get on time. As long as like, it's something with like first come, first serve basis. So yeah.
It's so weird, no?
And then now,
but now I get annoyed if people are late.
No.
Like, especially like for that live here for like very long time.
Yeah.
And they are late. And like, when did
yeah. Actually, like on the first year when I was my first year in Germany, I'm like late the entire time. I would say like, I'll be there at 12, and then I come at 3. Or things like that. For some reasons that are not even special. You know, it's just like, I'm too lazy, or you know, that kind of feeling. And then the Filipinos I've met, they were like, you're late, you're very late.
They are like that.
And then now, like, I've got that like same response from Germans. And I was like informed, like, if you don't value other people's time, it's like showing them your middle finger.
Yeah, it's disrespect.
Yeah.
Which I agree, no? Because time is money.
Yeah, according to businessmen.
Yeah, time is money. Are we business?
No, so this is now a business podcast.
Yeah. No, I think the reason why I'm only late before, or I just don't value I just don't value time, it's because I just really don't like waiting. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, if for example, I want to buy like food in some kind of, or in this specific restaurant, or like food stall or something, and then I'm still walking towards there, and then I see that there's a long line. Abort.
Yeah.
Mission abort.
You just buy it on Food Panda.
Yeah.
And that's
I
it.
swear, I really don't like waiting.
Well, I don't as well. But it's just, I don't know. There's this lazy person inside me that says like, not today. We do it like in 30 minutes or in 2, and then you fall asleep. And then,
Yeah, and then everything.
Yeah. So I have to be there at this. It's fine.
Yeah. I guess if the person that you're meeting is only in their house, it's fine because no time is wasted. But if you're probably meeting outside, and you're like, and you have this schedule, then that would be annoying actually.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if they have to wait for you over a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
or tea.
no.
Yeah, and then it gets cold.
Yeah.
It's like they already had their third cup.
And that's
It's like that's 180 per cup in Starbucks.
true. And it's not I don't know, like it's not money saving technique, no.
Yeah, that's true. So now I feel bad. Whenever I get like almost late, I feel anxious already. Like, no, I should be there. Yeah.
Yeah, even though we try to be very punctual, we're still very late in our table tennis course.
No, that was just like the first day. And
But
second,
we were
I
also
think.
late, like in some.
Yeah. No, not really. We were on time.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Like 3 within the time frame.
Yeah.
Kind of. Or, right?
Yeah, it's not like 30 minutes late, no.
No,
That would be very annoying.
No. Like, just 5 minutes late, it was like already. Although, it's okay. For some, they would think it's fine. Like, yeah, it's just 5 minutes or 3. But, yeah, there's just like this tiny voice that says like, it's still late.
Yeah. True, no?
No. Like, if you're here.
And for us Filipino that are late, we're on time or something. It's not that bad, but it is.
It is. So, yeah, that's how you like unlearn something. You get anxious.
True. No. And so what about like migrating here, no? Of course, your race is different. Or you're not white. So did you ever experience racism here? In your first few years here?
First few years, and my first year, I did.
Wow.
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 Clap. No, I did. As an au pair, I wanted to like visit like this language course, although it's not required, but it's recommended. So it was on my contract. Like I visit like a language course.
Yeah.
And since I live in a city different from where the course is being offered, I have to like take a bus and take like 30-45 minutes to go to the school. Yeah, and so in this bus, when I got inside, it was like some random dude at the back of the bus where the usual bullies sit, right? So yeah.
The row 4 people.
Yeah. So he started like talking very loudly. During that time, my German is extremely basic, and that means very basic, like
Just Apfel.
yeah,
Again.
like like your daily words, like hello and stuff. So at first I was like, okay, maybe he's just drunk or I don't know, having a bad day. And he would not stop like yelling or like talking. He was trash talking because
But you don't understand what he's saying.
I understood like maybe 40% of it. For 30-40, like some stuff like I understood he was talking about Ausländer.
Foreigner.
Like foreigner. He was talking about foreigner. He was talking about trash. He was talking about money, and work. So these three things. And yeah, he kept on talking about foreigner. So when I looked around, the people in the bus are all, I'm not sure if they're Germans, but they look white. They're like white people for me. And I'm the only one that looks non-European or
non-white.
non-white. So, and some people were like looking at me as well. And then they're kind of staring. So, he's probably talking about me, like me being the foreigner.
Yeah.
Me being trash, me probably taking his money because he was like calling Finanzamt. Yeah, and then at some point he was like, he took out his money. Probably he got money that day from the job center. So it was
he got his monthly allowance.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, like something like that. Like, here's my money. Like, foreigner, here's my money. Like,
so he's bragging his money. Oh, foreigner.
Not really, but yeah, like the Finanzamt can get this or things. Like, I'm not sure like how to interpret that because I can no longer remember the exact words, but was talking about Finanzamt. Here's my money.
And foreigners taking money from, I guess, taxpayer citizens kind of thing. Okay.
So that was the idea, and I was like, and I was kind of happy that I don't understand German that much because then I would not be very emotionally how do I say it?
Like you get like you feel sad or you feel bad about it or something.
Yeah. So I don't have any I don't get emotional about the idea, or that I didn't get mad at him. I was like, okay, then good.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then
you do you, sir.
That's true. And then I got out of the bus. He did stop.
So it's really you, no?
So it was like really me. But good thing, it was like more on just like verbal attack.
Yeah.
And then like the second time there was like another second time on that same year. So I was like, oh wow, twice in a row.
Wow.
Yeah, one more, and then that's already a combo. But I forgot about like the second one. It was not as memorable as the first one. But also like that kind of thing involves drunk people.
Again.
Yeah, and I don't know. So that was not a nice experience, but still lucky that it was nothing physical. Yeah.
That's but still not nice.
Yeah. No, definitely not. How about you? Did you get that kind of?
Luckily,
I
haven't experienced that intense racism. Like, I know for some people, not just you, they said that they have experienced like racism here in our city. But luckily for me, I don't know, maybe because I don't really go out that much.
Oh yeah.
I am socially inept person now. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No.
How? Big word.
Char. It's just a joke. But yeah, maybe because I don't really go out that much. But I think my very first experience with like, it's not really racism, but like kind of like weird remark.
Okay.
It was my last day in school in my language course for B1.
Oh.
My school was like 20 minutes away from my house, so I only walk. I only walk. I don't use public transport too. I walk, and so like I was like happy because last day finally, etc. And I was like rushing because again, always just on time. I don't go there very like 5 minutes early or anything. I'm very exact. And so I was like what do you call this, like hurrying up. And then as soon as I entered the building, like the security people, because in our building there's also office of, what do you call that? No, BAMF. Yeah, BAMF. BAMF is also there. Okay, and our school is in the third floor. So they are first, second, yeah, first and second. So for the lobby, for the ground zero,
Yeah.
they have security there for people who want to go to Banff, and because, to see if they have the right paper for or something, So like I think only until 4 p.m. they are in the lobby. So I was there, like as soon as I entered the building, they told me, "Ni hao."
Oh.
And then because I was hurrying,
Yeah.
I was like going up the stairs, like it didn't register to me
Yeah.
at that time. And then as soon as I got into my chair and my classroom, like what the hell did that dude say?
Ni hao.
Ni
They
hao?
probably thought you're Chinese.
Yeah.
Or Chinese speaking.
But why not Vietnamese?
Well, yeah, perhaps you look more Chinese.
That was like,
Yeah.
it didn't register to me right away. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, sometimes like if these things happen, it could get like, how do you say it? Like you get shocked and then you don't react.
Yeah.
And
And
then-
because I was really hurrying up, that I really want to go to the, to my classroom. I don't want to be late or something.
And then like, that's where your mind processed it. Like, oh yeah, remember like 3 minutes ago, some
Yeah.
guy said like, ni hao.
But it's in a friendly way. It's not like I don't, or at least it's just for me, no? Because they were happy saying that.
Ah, okay.
I don't know, for some reason at that day, they kind of like want to greet everybody who goes into that building.
Probably it's their first time to learn that
Ni hao.
greeting, yeah. So they could say like, ah yeah, someone comes and they look like people who speaks Chinese. We say ni hao.
Yeah. It's so weird. But yeah, it's fun, no? But I've never, like I said, I haven't experienced this. I would probably be scared if I experience what you experience.
Yeah. Probably
It's scary, no?
if I get like some more than verbal attack, like if they go to like touching, pointing and stuff, I would also get really scared. But then, yeah, like I said, like it was just verbal. And during that time, my German is not
Good, yeah.
not good. And yeah, so it was like, okay, just a passing thing.
Thank you that they're speaking their language and you don't understand it as a foreigner.
So that's like the advantage of not really not learning, but not understanding. Yeah.
There's another weird thing that happened to me. Like Martin and I are in grocery, and I went separately.
Okay.
And then I was like looking to this vegetable area, and then there's this one girl who's like talking to me. Like she's asking me, "Hello, Zinzi," or "Are you this person?" Like I don't understand the name that she's telling me.
Okay.
And at first, I didn't notice that she's talking to me. So I was like kind of like ignoring her. And then she repeated it multiple times in a louder sense. And so she got my attention. And then I looked at, and then I said, "Entschuldigung." And then she repeated that question, like, "Are you this person? Are you this person?" And then, "Huh?" And then Martin went to me, and then she saw, and then she stopped.
Okay.
It's so
Weird.
It's very, very weird. They are like couple, kind of like they have this vibe, Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing.
Okay.
Like happy-go-lucky and wanna like trip other people, and they're kind of like Azzy.
Yeah.
And then after our grocery, we saw them outside. They are just like sitting on the ground and everything. That kind of vibe. I don't know if they're just like tripping me or like they're just racist, or I don't know.
It could be something in the middle.
No, yeah, true.
Or perhaps, they know someone that looks like you. Perhaps.
Okay, let's just say it like that. But I
but
feel
that's
like
like
it's
really
not.
weird.
It's
That's
so
really weird. Like someone telling you, "Is this you?"
Are you this person? Are you like? It's so weird. Like she keeps on repeating that, and then when we're already in the car and we saw them because they are still outside, no, she's looking still at me.
Okay. So you remind her of somebody.
Another ni hao.
Another. Could be. Oh yeah, she's holding a grudge on that person. Ooh. Yeah.
So I think that's enough talking for some nobody here on the internet.
No. Yeah, but there are like a lot of things that are good in Germany.
Of course, it's
But-
a beautiful country, I think.
That's true. And at the same time, whenever there's like something good, there's always like a side of it that
Yeah.
that you could not like also understand. Like it could be bad, it could be something negative.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's always like this. I mean, like there's no perfect place anyway, I think.
That's true.
And
Yeah, and so far I would say like Germany is very livable. Livable.
compared to Philippines, yes.
Yeah. I mean like here you're being taken care of.
Quality of life is
Yeah.
so
Yeah, anyway, so thank you for
listening. If you did
if you
like our
Yeah.
discussion or anything, or if you want to say something, maybe leave a comment down below.
yeah, or if there are topics that you want us to discuss or you want to discuss with us, we're very open to it.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye. Bis dan.
Bye.